In order to better visualize the structures of the limbic system, you're going to need a 15-part brain model. What I have done is taken the 15-part brain model and I've taken off all the frontal lobe, parietal lobe areas of the brain. I've taken out half of the brain stem, and what I have left is basically temporal lobe, posterior aspect of the occipital lobe areas, and I have half of a brain stem here. We're going to look at the structures of the limbic system, particularly the hippocampus and the fornix, on this model. So on this model, we have this sort of an olive green structure here. This is deep inside the temporal lobe. This is the hippocampal formation. We can't see the alveus or the fimbria of the hippocampus, but we can see the crura and the body of the fornix on this model. I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you can see this better. And here, coming out of the hippocampus, this structure right here, this is the crura of the fornix, one of the crus, one of the arms of the fornix. So one of the crura, and then we have two crura. I'm going to take the brain stem out for just a minute. So we have a crus on each side coming out of the hippocampus, and those two structures come together in the midline to form this structure, which is the body of the fornix. And you can see that the body of the fornix curves anteriorly, and then it's going to curve down inferiorly, and ultimately it's going to end up in the mammillary body of the hypothalamus. So if I put the brain stem back and we look here from this medial side of the brain stem, I can see the body of the fornix curving anteriorly and now inferiorly, and the body of the fornix is going to split, and it's going to split into two columns. And this green line on the model represents a column of the fornix, and that column of the fornix is going to extend down to this green dot right here, which is representing the mammillary body of the hypothalamus. So crus of the fornix, body of the fornix, column of the fornix, and then mammillary body, which is where this fornix terminates. And the fornix is carrying fibers from the hippocampus to the mammillary body.